Okay, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to another market breakdown for the week ahead. Got quite a few pairs this week. Some setups seem to be looking pretty good. I'm still in two from last week. I'm going to go over them first, and then I'm going to go over the order set that I set last week that still was not tagged in, but I'm waiting for it to tag in, hopefully, fingers crossed. And then we'll go into the watch list for the week ahead. So yeah, we've got quite a bit to go through today. Starting off with Great British Pound, CHF, and Euro CAD. These are the two trades I'm still currently in. Yep, so starting off with this one, Great British Pound, Swiss franc. I'm just simply following all the flow as last week. As you know, I did get in one of this swing here, I believe, and profited off this low here. I waited for a pullback. I've got back in, still following all the flow. I'm expecting lower prices just based off this higher time frame leg. We're still bearish overall if you're looking at the bigger picture. We've come into this supply zone, so I'm looking for these lows at least to be taken and possibly come down to these lows. But I'm just going to follow it nicely with the price action. It didn't end too well. It pulled away very good. Honestly, let's go to the 1 hour. Let's see a bit more clearer. Yeah. So once I got in, obviously supply zones were being respected. It pushed down very quickly as soon as I got in, and I thought I was on for a winner. Then we started pulling back, come back to break even, bit of drawdown, respected another supply zone, and we have pushed down again quite impulsively. So I'm looking at this area here as a pullback zone. Obviously we've got a push up, creating a higher low and then a higher, but this one I've classed as a liquidity sweep because after that we had that impulsive move downside breaking this structure. So now I'm expecting some lows to be printed again. If we just use the Fibonacci again, as I always do, we could expect Monday, Tuesday a push upside, possibly, since we are already respecting supply zones. We could possibly come up to this area here, tagging, and then push further down. I might get in on this one again. It all depends, because I don't like the way it's come back and it started consolidating on the higher time frame. I did want it just to come down and be clean, but it's not. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. I might scale in, depending on how price action looks, but overall I'm still bearish on this one. And yeah, if we do break this high here, then we're probably more than likely coming up to these highs here to take all this area out. So at the minute we're sitting in profit. We'll see how we end next week. I'm guessing my thoughts is next week it's either going to hit these highs or hit these lows. It should not really consolidate again. Euro CAD, I got in this one late last week. It tagged me in, should I say, late last week. I had this supply zone drawn out after we liquidity sweep from up here. We did push down, broke these internal structure levels. Then we've pushed up again. We've taken out this consolidation area of liquidity. That was taken, and another impulsive move downside, breaking multiple areas of structure. We have slowly pushed back upside. I had my orders set. We got in, and now we're waiting. We're waiting to see what happens. Daily wise, we're in a high time frame range, but if we're looking at from this low here to this high, I'm expecting it to pull deeper into the discount. We have tapped below the 50%, but I'm expecting a bit more of a push down as we do have some areas of imbalance sitting here and some demand levels sitting here as well. So yeah, we'll see on this one as well. Going into what I've actually order has been set on is Euro, Great British Pound. I'm looking, obviously we've got this long leg here pushing downside. I am looking for a counter trend. I've been waiting for it for ages, to be honest with you. Once we got that breakage on, let's get a bit involved here. Here we go. Yeah, so once we got that, that was from a news candle here, but we did get a clean break. Very impulsive, obviously. Liquidity sweep, impulsive move upside, broke structure. We come back, nearly tagged us in, pulled away. We've come back again, nearly tagged us in again, and we've pulled away again. So, but I'm still expecting price to drop lower, tag in, and then we have been engineered trend line liquidity here. So we do have reasonings to push upside. So I'd like to see that get taken. So push down, tag us in, and then push upside. That's what I'm looking. I'm looking for something clean and simple on this one. Okay, main watch list. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go through. Let's start with US dollar, Swiss franc. Let's open the charts up a bit more. This is carried over from last week. If you remember the thing, the market breakdown from last week, we was around these areas here, somewhere down there. I was expecting this consolidation area, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. That's what I'm expecting. So that liquidity has now been taken. We have not tagged into the supply demand, the supply level yet. That's what I'm hoping for. We do still have potential to push upside. So I'm still just waiting for this move to pretty much happen. I want to see a tag into this area. We have created relative equal highs here. So these equal highs to be taken, push up, tag in, and then expect to push downside to continue to this overall full take profit that I have been waiting for fucking ever. I had this marked out here. So yeah, this is early May. So since early May, I've had this target. I wish I got in up here, but I never. But nevertheless, I've still got this full take profit target sitting down here. Will it ever hit? I don't know. Fingers crossed it does. We're still very bearish, so we'll see what happens on this one. But yeah, the 4-hour daily are telling me to watch carefully on this one this week. Going into Aussie dollar. Daily range again. We've come into a daily demand zone. And now I'm expecting some long-term moves upside. Dropping to the 1 hour. Yeah, it's respecting pretty well. We was respecting supply zones coming down into the demand zone. We've come into the demand zone, broke structure here, push up, respected supply zone, push down, broke structure, consolidated, and then we've had that liquidity sweep to the downside, which we like to see. Bearing in mind, it is all happening within the daily demand zone. And then we've pushed upside, caused a market structural shift from this high here. And if you're following the lower time frame, well, we could use the hour here, still pretty clean. This internal bullish price action, we could simply just get in off of this swing level here. I have just got, my entry would be around here. Whether I target here or not is a different story, because the higher time frame, I'm looking for a lot higher. I wouldn't be too greedy and target the daily high, swing high, because that would be a bit fucking stupid. But looking at the hourly, we could come over and at least take these highs here. So just moving up to there, that'd give you a bit of an extra, maybe a 1 to 4 return on that one. So, but yeah, next week, that's going to be a lively one. We could even start off straight away within Asia. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen. But London session, I will be keeping a close eye on this one. US dollar CADs. What are we looking at on this one? Yes, we're finally coming into our range here. This is another one based off daily. Liquidity sweep to the upside, impulsive move downside, finally clearing out of this range. The impulsive move has caused a market structure shift. We've engineered liquidity. We've pushed up. We've cleared out that liquidity. We're coming into a supply zone again. We've come in quite impulsively, so I'm going to be waiting for confirmation on this one, whether it's on the 4 hour, 1 hour, and 15 minute. So yeah, another one to keep an eye on. It looks like we could have a few trades coming into play this in the next week or so. So yeah, pretty exciting. Great British Pound, Aussie dollar. Yes, I got into this one last week as well. This was a take profit. Hit that take profit on that one, and this one's a clear order flow again. So we've got this new high that created this new low. Break a structure here. We've engineered liquidity, equal lows here as well. So if we do pull up and tag in, we've got a nice pair of equal lows here, i.e. liquidity. We could push down a take. So I'm just simply expecting price to come up to these levels here, and then I will set my trade like so. That will be my trade for this week on this pair. And we're on the higher time frame, we have come into a supply zone. Was that daily or 4 hour? I can't remember. Yeah, it was a daily, just a daily bar there. Bearing in mind on this one, if you're looking at this range here, we have come into the discount now, clearing out these lows here. So there is still potential to push upside with probably more bullish than we are bearish, but based on a lower time frame at the minute, the 4 hour, 1 hour, the price action is just telling me bearish. So I'm just going to trade with that for the minute and see how we go. Australian dollar, Japanese yen. I was in this one. I've left this up just to show you. I got tagged in. It pushed away so nice. This is another one what I thought, cool, we're going to get a nice little TP quick time on this one, but it started pulling back. And because it was Friday, I closed it at like £2 profit. So pretty much break even trade on that one. But I'm still keeping an eye on it because we're still within the overall range, and my overall trading idea is still valid. So we've had that liquidity sweep that pushed down, break a structure, pull back up. We've respected supply zone. We do have another supply zone sitting up here based off the higher time frame, so that could still be tagged. And we do seem like we've finished with a bit of a bearish move here, but I do want to see a bit more of a shape to the price action before actually getting on this one now. Maybe even a push up into this 4 hour supply zone. This one here. I would like to see that maybe. Just to give us a bit more confidence on the trade. Yes, definitely it's not tagged in. So yeah, we might see that consolidation now. So we might see a push upside tag into that and then the rollover. But either way, I just want to see clear price action, lower time frame confirmation, and I will be in to target these lows here. US dollar, Swiss franc. I think I carried this one over from last week as well. Or was that it now? Oh no, that is it. Yeah, okay, sweet. Yeah, so that's all the pairs. And I hope everyone has a good trading week. This week is looking quite exciting overall. I should hopefully have 1 or 2 take profits this week. So yeah, everyone have a good trading week, and I will catch you at the next one and see you in the group.